This is the area that I'm going to build the farm. Let's get started on that. Now that the shell is done, I'm going to start working on the interior, the actual farm. It's going to be on the inside. To start with, I'm going to put down, so we're going to have a glowstone in the middle of the sides, and you can actually go up to 6 blocks away from the corner, but we're just going to go 5 blocks, so that it's in the middle. It should be in the middle. Ah, it's an odd number of sides. It'll work though. I think I just made this so it'll be a square. You could just fill this in with dirt. And there we go. I'm gonna check if I have silk touch to break one of those. Yes, I do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Well, either position works. So I don't have to count this out really. It's gonna be off center anyway. So now that we have that to light up the stems and start planting, I'm going to plant so that they can grow in the corner, because otherwise, if you put a stem in the corner, then it can only grow to 2 sides. But like this, the ones in the corner can both grow to 3 sides. That's not right. There we go. So yeah, okay. It's because I have an even number of sides. It'll work. It's not really an efficiency drop, or at least not that large amount. I think it just makes it take a couple more minutes for the pumpkin to grow. So we're doing this like a checker pattern, and I'm out of seeds already. That's great. Now we're gonna take observers and pistons. Take all of them, and we want redstone dust. There we go. Then we're gonna put an observer facing down into the pumpkins, like so. Then on all sides of the observer, we put pistons facing down. And that's gonna be basically how we're gonna set up all over the place. We're also putting blocks above the pistons. We're gonna put redstone dust there. Then we'll just copy this over every single stem we've placed. Just make sure not to put any pistons or observers over the glowstone, so that we're not shoving the block around or anything that we don't need to. There we go. Since I didn't have enough pumpkin seeds, I made sure to place them all so that I'd be able to get everywhere to plant the rest of the seeds to fill up the rest of the floor. Now I'm gonna go around and do the redstone dust. Shouldn't take too long. Some of you who know a lot about redstone might notice that you could do the redstone on the back of the pistons, and it would use about the same amount of redstone, and either way should work, but there's a problem with that, and that's block update detection in Java is sucky. It's bad. So when you do that, the pistons will extend and they won't realize that they're not powered afterwards. So they'll stay extended and then no pumpkins can grow. So to prevent that, we put the redstone on the observers. Next, I'm going to put this stuff away and I'm going to do the collection system. I should have brought chests and hoppers. I'm forgetting so many things during this. With that, I'm gonna dig underneath. Too far. I'm gonna dig a channel so that I have room to do whatever I need and to make sure I have everything covered. It's my first step. I'm clearing out the one block directly underneath the layer that it's growing, that the pumpkins are growing on. Then I'm going to pick a spot where it's going to start. Over here works. And I need a power. I guess I can put it there. Power these rails. And just take it around. I like to put the powered rails at the same part as it snakes back and forth, but it doesn't really matter exactly how it's done. Just make sure to power them. And cutting across the middle is probably a good idea to make sure you can reach all of them. That's great. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back when I have more materials. Okay, I got more materials and I finished up the track. So now we kind of have to clear this corner out so that we can do the unloader. So we start with I think it's supposed to be like this. And well, I guess it can be pretty much anyway, really. So we do it like this. 2 blocks. We have a powered rail. We have a normal rail. You do a comparator sticking out. This isn't supposed to be a box. This is supposed to be a hopper. Feeding into wherever we move the items. We'll put it here. And this is powered. Because I have a plan for where we're putting items, I'll put those right there. I'm moving the items upward. So I'll have a dropper stack going up. So that's where the item hopper is going to put those. So then we're going to need a way to stop. Let's see, we're going to want this, I think. How does this work again? So, I know what we need to do. That's the important thing. So now we need this to turn that redstone torch off when there's something in there. So, is this how it usually is? A little different, isn't it? I think I remember how it's supposed to be. It's like this. Redstone dust. There we go. It actually powers the dropper, but that won't be a problem. So now, if we take our hopper minecart, you can watch it go across this whole thing. It takes a while. And it'll pick up items along the way. It'll also pick up items up there. At the, yep, there we go. And then it stops, puts all the items in here, and then it keeps going. So the item elevator, we want it to loop when there's items in the bottom there. So I want another comparator sticking out. And then luckily I expanded the bottom here a bit, so we have a little bit more room in the basement. We're gonna do a repeater, no, not a repeater clock, a comparator clock. using repeaters right here. I'll just put die right here so I know not to break that. And then if I had a target block there, I could use that to power the first one. But I think if I just do this, have it going off there, then that should power it. Power that first one, at least. So then I should be able to... Okay, that doesn't work. Should be able to go like this, and then with Tower of Droppers, it'll dispense them all the way up to whatever's at the top. So you can try that right now. Here we go. Um, um, help, help, uh, um, uh, oh no, it's coming, it's coming. Wait, I have, okay, okay, I'll wait for it to come back, and then I'll break the rail and quickly replace it. No! Crap. Okay. Well, I've freed myself. Here we go. This is why I hate planting crops in the mushroom biome. How did that stop there? The minecart's gonna stop like that. Need to have powered rails here too. So that it gets enough power to get to the next set of powered rails. Right from the start, once it's done unloading. Now, it should work. Put that there. Throw an item on there. And once it gets back, it stops, it starts going, and it keeps going. Good. So then the next step is kind of just to wait until it collects a bunch of stuff. But I can kind of start with a temporary collection, like this. I just have a hole in the wall. But the plan is to copy this probably 2 more times above it. The collection system and everything below it, which would be above this. And then to have all of the items at the top. And the idea is that because the items are at the top, you have to complete a parkour course around the outside instead of AFKing in order to collect the items to get all the pumpkins that the farm has produced. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm willing to try it out. And I think it'll be fun. As long as I make the parkour fun. Now that the actual farm itself, or the first floor of it, is done, I think it's about time to finish this wall. Now that I know that it's gonna fit. So, I have all the materials, and this shouldn't take too long. But I think while I do it, I'm gonna talk a little bit about why I'm building such a strange farm. And, you know, with parkour and stuff around the outside. And it's because Lately, I've been getting a little tired of Minecraft. I feel like some of that has to do with I just keep AFKing. I make farms. I've a pumpkin farm and a sugarcane farm. It's a dual farm, and it's I keep just having to sit at it to get food instead of like doing anything on the server. And I don't want to build everything near my base, and I don't always have stuff to do near my base, which is where the farm is. So it's kind of difficult not to just sit at my base and wait for the farm to make me a bunch of food. So I'm trying this kind of farm design. It's kind of inspired by Hermitcraft Season 10, where a bunch of them are making games and stuff at their shops, so that you don't just go there and get stuff and then leave, but you can go there, hang out, play a game, play one of their games, and then have a good experience to go home and talk about. I don't know. Go to the other hermits and talk about. Aha. And I think that's a really good idea. And well, there we go. It's done. Except for the hole for accessing the chest. So I'm back in the farm because I realized that these observers are all placed the wrong way. They're supposed to be facing with the red dot upward. So I'm going to flip all of those around, and then I'll do an outro. And I've just now noticed that the Hopper minecart does this little wiggle thing when it's dropping off a lot of items, because this observer keeps powering the powered rail. This has just been a complete mess all around in this video. I turned around all the observers, and as you just saw, it actually works without the blocks in between the redstone. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. So I've thought about it, and I think the solution to the wiggle problem of the cart is going to be moving the whole tower, the whole elevator, over to the side, so that powering that first one doesn't get in the way with powering that well, you know what it's called. Powered rail. Hmm. Don't, don't expect me to remember things. I'm not that kind of guy. So I'm thinking I put them like... Yeah, that's just a hopper. Okay. I need a block. I'll break this for now. Block still needs to be there. Hopper minecart can keep going. It's an observer. Why is that an observer? What? What have I done? There we go. So then I can do observer there. Actually, that's... Ah! This sucks. I don't know how to do this. Hang on. I need redstone dust. If I do this, then I'll at least power that first one. And it won't power the rail. And then... I have a repeater off of that block. Then I can use... a repeater off of there. Or actually, I have a better idea. I'll just redstone along here. All the way over to here. Here we go. My master plan. Easy. Then I can do this. Yo, dropper goes all the way up to here now. But I think for the sake of keeping the chest pretty much in the wall, I'll do it like this. And there we go. Now it should work. My spaghetti mess of redstone. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you watch my next video too. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.